Welcome back. Friday, September 15th, day before Brighton. How you feel, Schmonty?
I was feeling confident about 2 hours ago, and then I took a step back. But after I heard the Amrabat news, but I still feel a little confident.
Amber News is a killer. I kind of thought he was coming back for early so he could play on Saturday and
Yep.
then play against Bayern. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Don't know what his injury is. Do you?
Nope.
Like, of course. So we have two wingers that are well, I'm not even gonna say what they are, but they're out for personal reasons.
Yep.
We have Sancho who's out for disciplinary reasons. We have Rashford fit, Garnacho fit. We have our midfield of Amrabat, Mainu, Mount, which pretty gas midfield,
Good
all,
midfield.
all available. No Shaw, no Varane, like
Malacia.
Malacia. Uh, I think that's it. But I mean, Martial is a walking injury, so I'm sad him. But dude,
Yeah.
tomorrow Brighton, Amrabat not playing, Ericsson in the midfield.
I think it. I think it has to be. I mean, I hope they play Bruno in the midfield. I hope he's not starting right wing because I really hate when he plays right wing. I hope he gives it to Palestri, and then it's just Bruno, Eriksson, and Casemiro. But it's against the press. It's gonna be interesting.
I don't even know how we would play Bruno at the right wing, just because I feel like then who plays the like McTominay?
Exactly.
Is
Yeah.
McTominay playing the second striker? I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess it works for Scotland, but I'm not a big McTominay. Actually, I picked McTominay to be like my
Stonks.
stock in my stock's up. So maybe I do want McTominay to play, but I feel like against Brighton, that's not the way the team to test that out on.
I
Maybe
mean,
like
yeah,
Forest home or like Luton Town home or maybe like I don't know.
like 4 games in, 2 wins, 2 losses, like 6 points.
More
Like,
more public statements than
yeah,
wins.
we have
Tough,
7 public
tough,
statements, almost the amount of same that we have injuries.
tough
Like,
looks. Oh, we
we
might play
need these.
14 more games and still have more public statements than fucking wins, which is really fucking upsetting.
I know. Like, I was looking at the schedule. We have Brighton, Burnley, Palace, Brentford in the Prem. We have Bayern on the 20th, and you wait in Champions League, and then Palace again in the EFL Cup. So, like
What do you say? Brighton, Burnley, Palace,
Brentford.
Brentford. All right. I mean, realistically, after Brighton, if we get Amrabat, Mount, maybe Mainu, I don't think we see Sancho back for a while. I
Me
honestly,
either.
not that I don't even care, but like he's been so mid where it's like if he was producing like Rashford last year, it's like, damn, this really fucking hurts, dude.
Hmm.
And I've been on I like Sancho. Like, I mean, I guess until I kind of heard the stuff he's been doing recently with Ten Hag and like crying and shielding his face from the Carrington. Like, dude, I don't know. He seems like kind of a pussy, but I was a Sancho defender. I think he's really like, skilled, but he's produced really nothing. I feel like for us in 2 years, like him not being there is like that's not as terrible as like Casemiro red card, Mainu not playing, even Amrabat, who even haven't even seen play. But I imagine that him right now is a bigger loss than Sancho is.
1,000%. And even like you said, even if Sancho was producing, then it's like a little leeway. All right, maybe show up 2 minutes late here and there. But like, dude, you can't do that when you're not like playing well.
And
Like, I
put
don't
the
know where this
tweet
attitude's
out
coming from.
and pin the tweet and then
Yeah.
not delete it for like 6 days. Like, what, dude? Why?
And then I was like, I saw someone like tweet about it, or like they reposted his tweet, and it's like he would do anything to fight for the badge. And it's like, dude,
Someone said
all
that
you
about
had
Sancho.
like he put that in his tweet, like I will do anything to fight for the badge. And it's like, dude, all you had to say was sorry. And like you feel like that's all
All
you
you
had
had to
to
do is just like show up on time and like do your push-ups at training. We all saw
do.
that video. Like, whatever, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be first one to admit if I was doing training push-ups, I probably wouldn't go down all the way. And I'm
Yeah.
also not a footballer. I mean, that's literally he gets paid 350K a week to score 5 goals in 2 years and do push-ups in training. That's it.
And kind of to that point of like, I'm not a footballer, I might not go all the way down. Like Ten Hag's quote, I don't know if you saw the press conference today. His quote was, "The club asked me because there was no good culture before I entered last season to set some standards, and that's what I did." It's like, dude, if you can't meet the standard's a standard. Classic football guy
Yeah.
move, but like, get out
Classic
of here.
Tomlin. Yeah,
Like,
I mean, the only thing that I'm a little bit unhappy with, like with Sancho not playing, not unhappy, but like I was looking forward to him having a striker. Like him and
yeah.
Holland, dogs together, him and
Mhm.
Hoyland. Like I think Sancho is that guy. I feel like everyone says it, not a big transition guy. He's a big, we're packed in. He can manipulate through the small spaces, put balls in. Like
Mhm.
that kind of sucks. That kind of does suck. But I also think that Pellistri is kind of that guy, and I think that he could also do the same thing.
I think so as well. I was like looking back on some Palestri stuff, and it's like, dude, the way he takes the outside, like Anthony always cuts in, Palestri
Yeah.
always goes outside, and then he'll just work his way down the line, and then he'll put the ball
And Pellistri can cut in too. That's the thing. Like,
in. Yeah.
I like Anthony. I'm not ready to like, bag him or whatever. But I mean, unless conflicting reports come out, don't hold me
Out of our
accountable
two
for that.
wingers, I think he might be the least guilty, even though one was already found not guilty. But
Yeah. I think he's probably hopefully the least guilty. But and I like Anthony, but yeah, he seems to make some like boneheaded decisions. He's really good at holding the play up. I like how he gets back on defense. I don't know if
mhm.
Palestri's got that same sort of thing. But when we're in the attacking third, like I still trust Anthony to like keep his like obviously keep possession. Like he's got a rocket of a shot, and like again, maybe even him with like some more crosses with Hoyland in there is a little bit different because
Mhm.
Rashford's not typically getting ahead on anything in there, or Bruno is kind of errant with his headers, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Like I feel like it's not worrying me as much as a lot of people are worried about Anthony being out and Sancho, which sounds crazy, but like I feel like we have bigger problems than that, which is also
Yeah.
maybe a detriment to us.
Yeah, and it just sucks because like the money we spent on them, and like we're just not even able to like
That's the
use them
thing
at the
too.
moment. But
That's the
like
thing too.
I think like I
150 or like 160 or something like British pounds. I don't know what that is like in
USD.
the US dollars, but like seems like a lot of money. Seems like we probably could have got like Rafael Leao maybe for something like that. Maybe however you say that guy's name from Napoli. He's
Oh, with the
from
K.
Georgia. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Cal
no
of
idea.
whatever. Yeah, that guy. I mean, probably not him and a guy of Leao, but like him and like maybe someone a little bit lesser just to fill this whatever. Like, yeah. I mean, we
With
could sell. I mean, I think those guys are young enough where if we ever had to sell them at the end of the summer, I mean, Sancho seems like he's done though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I see him playing again for us, but I don't see him. The crazy thing is, if he's 23 years old, like
I know.
that's what's
I know.
insane. But like, yeah, I guess he's probably gone. Like he
Guys
probably
are
plays again
knocking,
this
man.
season.
Ahmad's knocking. Rashford's there. Garnacho's knocking. Palestri is kind of knocking. Like Anthony's there. Like I think Anthony comes. I just don't know what that looks like if he comes back or not, but or like when he comes back. I
Mhm.
Sacho training by himself. That I don't get how that gets resolved. Ten Eggs put his foot down. Rashford best player last year, probably late to late to training. Yeah, you're not playing the first half, pal. And he's like, hey, look, dude, I'm sorry. Like I was late. Like it was only a little bit, but like you said, standards are the standards. I'm late. I'm gonna sit. Okay. Everyone was fine. People like that, I think. Like I think that's what everyone's wanted here at the club forever. And then Sancho doesn't turn up to training on time or he doesn't train that hard or like people are constantly pissed about his like training, bad kind of like seems like a bad locker room guy. Like maybe not like a bad like a person or anything, but like I don't know, a little selfish. Like Ten Hag's like, fuck that, dude. And then people are like, whoa. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I don't get too. Like going back to that when Rashford, he was like 45 seconds late and he got dropped for the first half. Like,
And he didn't complain. He was like, shit, yeah.
and it's like, dude, if Rashford and Sancho are boys, like Rashford, you got to sit Sancho down and just be like, dude, this is like, if you want to play, like, this is how it's like his way or the highway. Like, this is just what happens. Like, I don't know
I
why
wonder what,
Sancho thinks he's above the law, but
yeah, I wonder what Bruno said to him, if anything.
there's had to be a text exchanged. I feel like Maguire definitely doesn't reach out. I think Bruno would.
I think after Maguire got the, I also think Maguire's like a I think we all say this is a good person. Like he seems like a good dude, does like the charity stuff, like blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Sucks, like has been awful so far the past, I don't know, year and a half. But after he lost the captaincy, I don't think he's like going out of his way to be like, hey Sancho, like
Yeah, no.
I need anything. Like, I don't know. And he sat out for 3 months last year. Like we kind of forgot about him, I feel like, for a little bit. He comes back, has like minimal impact, comes out this year, used sparingly, which I get, but also kind of like look good at times, I guess. Like not
Hmm.
like terrible, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't really see how he comes back, especially Ten Hag doesn't seem like a guy that's very not forgiving, but like if you're not here to be a part of the team, like we don't want you a part of the team. I don't care like who you are. Ronaldo. We literally
Yeah,
saw Ronaldo
it's
get kicked out of the fucking team.
it like reminds me of that clip when he was at Ajax and it's like Noah Lang or whatever. Is that his name? Like he like Noah Lang might have been like he was like showboating or something like that, and he's like, "You don't play like your football, we play our football." And then there was like another player who like refused to get subbed on, and then he was just gone. Like next, as soon as transfer opened, the guy was
Oh,
gone.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
The guy, like, it was like a clip. I think it was going around today. He like looked back, and the guy's like, and
Mm.
Ten Hag's like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
okay,
Go
next
have
guy
fun in
up.
like Turkish two league, dude.
Yeah, dude, China's calling.
But I mean, we bring up Maguire, so do you think he gets a start or is it the Iceman? Because I assume
He said that they were both fit, right?
Leach is
Martinez and
fit,
Lindelof.
Lindelof's fit, yeah, but like obviously I want Lindelof to start, but do you think there's a chance in hell that Maguire starts?
Uh, if you ask me this question, like when Ten Hag first arrived, I would be like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I have no idea what he's capable of. I think at this point, it's Lindelof's for to lose. I mean,
Hmm.
he plays terrible. He or Maguire we're talking about plays awful, and then goes scores an own goal in 10 minutes for England. Like, yeah, England isn't Man United, but at the same time, like that's just his form right now. He's clearly going through it, whether it's right or wrong. He's not having great performances out there. Like he's doing like constant terrible things like on the pitch, like redirecting balls, like not really like I guess okay at one-on-ones, maybe when he's like all packed in and there's not that much room to go. But if we're playing a high line, like we can't play a high line with them. I don't
Yeah,
know if we're gonna be able to play a high line anyway with like without, Mainu or without Mount or without uh even like a better center back than Lindelof, but like Varane, but I don't see how you play him against Brighton. They're so swift on the counter. Matoma, like,
hmm,
dude, Matoma would eat him alive, dude. Like, I know he's on the wing, but like, if Wan-Bissaka starts, which I don't know if he even gets by Bissaka because he's an absolute dog. But if Bissaka's up, make an overlapping run, they get it behind. Like, that's it, dude. Like, that's just good luck of Nana. I mean, one in a
yeah,
million.
yeah. So yeah. Obviously, Leacha, Lindelof, I think start back too. Is it just the lone Wan-Bissaka again? I think you kind of have to. I don't think
I think
Regulon gets a start.
so. Yeah. I mean, I think Regulon I've heard is like sick going forward. Like when we're in the
Hmm.
offensive zone, like he's a dog. But I also think that Brighton's good enough to this point where I think we need more like stability. And Delo's good going forward. I think he's good on the left side too. So I don't really. He's definitely more complete than Regulon. Like I would feel more comfortable having him out there than Regulon. I would say,
Yeah, I would agree.
especially like with Martinez covering behind Delo. Like I don't know. I just feel like that's like obviously I guess Martinez would hopefully be there either way. But if yeah, like I said, if we were prime United, like what we're hoping to get for this year, and we have all our guys healthy and we're all fit and we're playing the high line and we have like 65% possession or whatever, like his goal is, okay, then maybe you take a stab at it. And especially if Basaka's playing on the right side, maybe you switch the like formation where instead of Pisaka going forward, Reguilon's
Mhm.
up there and he's in the attack. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think it depends. And I think Reguilon could be okay, but not tomorrow.
All right, so we got the back four. Obviously, Onana. I'm just writing it down right now. So we got
Yeah.
Leisha, Iceman, Onana,
Hmm.
Mamasaka, Delo, and then it's like the only three we got. I mean, we have to put the midfield out there. The old trio.
The classic. And it's funny. I was thinking that like earlier today, 2 years ago, you send that midfield out there, we're like, holy shit, our midfield is nuts today,
Mhm.
bro. Like we used to pray for times like this. So that makes me feel a little happy. Obviously, Ericsson and Casemiro would have been 2 years younger at that point, so that's probably a little different. But uh yeah, I don't know what else we even do. I don't think there's even an option besides McTominay, and I mean, unless you're maybe gonna start him at that second striker role and put Bruno out right, which I think might be a possibility. I don't know how you. I don't think you play him in the eight, right? I mean, I don't think he can really control a game, control the tempo, really pass that well. Like he's got a rocket of a shot, but
I feel like he's best up front and like curveball. Like, what if we just saw him on the right way? Like that would be fucking nuts.
he would cause havoc. I don't think anyone would know what to expect, and I guess sometimes the best like, expect the unexpected. I don't know. Like sometimes, like you said, they throw the slow lefty in there after the guy that's pumping 100 from the right side, and people are like, I don't know how to hit it. It's like just not the same thing. It's coming from a different side. It's slow. I don't know what to do. I don't know if that would work, but that would be interesting. I mean, what other Dan Gore? Does Dan Gore play? Like, there's no shot.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, especially with the center backs. Like, was Fish gonna come up? Like, that's the only guy I think like
I
that
saw
would be
uh
up there.
uh Willie something Kambala or
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking
you know
about.
what I'm saying? I don't
Hmm.
know. I'm probably butchering that. I mean, he was supposed to be a dog. I heard him. We saw him training with the first team. That's our problem. I mean, we saw it against our. We were in a Premier League match in 2023 with Maguire and Johnny Evans as our center back pairing in the Emirates, trying to win a game, dude. Like, do I think that even changes? Like, I kind of don't. I think that if we get run into center back problem, we're gonna see Maguire and we're gonna see fucking Johnny Evans again. That being said, in the midfield, we don't even have two guys. Like right. I mean, it's the three we just mentioned: Bruno, Casemiro, Ericsson. Okay, three of our midfielders that we also mentioned are out. Is Dan Gore the next guy? They don't have Fred anymore.
Maybe
Donnie is
Mejbri.
Donnie there?
Donnie, he was on the Champions League team. He's
I
like
saw
included.
that. Yeah, but I thought he wasn't like on the Premier League team though,
I don't even think he is.
which is like crazy. And I guess yeah, I don't know. Do it. Yeah. Donnie, I don't know if I want to see Donnie out there. It has to be those three. I mean, yeah, like we said, unless you're really comfortable with Dan Gore, which I thought Dan Gore played well, um, preseason and stuff. But is
I
it
mean,
his time? I
it,
don't know.
again, maybe, like I just said a second ago, maybe Mejbri, but like I don't think so. Maybe even him outright. But
The only thing I wouldn't even hate though is if we did like uh Bruno, like remember when Ragnick would do like the 4-2-2-2?
mhm.
Like if we did something like that where it's like just stack the middle, get the fullbacks high, so you're not giving like so we're narrow. I don't know. Like then we have like a little bit more coverage, like with like Casemiro back there and Ericsson and Bruno and Mabry maybe, and then Rashford and like Hoyland up top. Just I don't know. I'm intrigued because I also don't get the sense. Plus, he's played more, but I also don't know if Ten Hag's sold on him as much as we are.
I I'm scared of that too because obviously it wasn't his purchase; it was an Ali buy.
Mhm.
And I was listening to something. I think I was listening to Carl Anka. I think it's his name, Carl Anka or
Oh yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, when I was looking back on like quotes of Ten Hag, like he's never really said Palestri's really good at this. He's like, well, he did this. Like I think it was the one game when he came in after Anthony. It's like he was good going down the side, like going down the side
Yeah.
because they were used to Anthony cutting in. So he wasn't like, oh yeah, he's really good at that. He was like, yeah, he just did that because, but
Like, yeah, he was fine.
that's what it kind of worries me a little bit that I feel like Bruno's gonna play on the right, and I just don't like
And
that.
then maybe so you're thinking Bruno on the right, and then one of Mabry, Donnie, McTominay up at the top, or Erickson at the top, and then who plays behind him?
Well, I feel like he would just go Scott, but again, like we said, I don't think he can do it. It's
Yeah,
a shit
I
show,
mean,
but I just hope he picks Palestri, or he
it
goes
really is a
Rashford
problem.
on the right,
What's up
or
with
goes
Varane?
Garnacho on the left. Again, I think that's an undisclosed. I just think that they just haven't said anything.
Because I was gonna say Varane, like if you could almost do Varane and Lindelof, and then push like Leach up there, like sneaky, and then have him and I mean, I don't think it would ever happen, but have him and Casemiro. Then you get to put Bruno up there, like that. That would be interesting. I would be for sure intrigued about that,
Yeah, but yeah, I
but
think Amrabat,
doesn't seem likely.
Malacia, and Varane are all like just undisclosed
Amrabat, Malacia.
because I haven't heard a lick of any like
Yeah,
injuries about that.
it sounded like Ten Hag said today that he's obviously out, but he'll be back soon, maybe. Like he
Yeah,
said, a
I
short
mean,
time. And then Mainu posted a thing on his story, like the clock, a couple days ago.
mhm.
So you would assume that that means kind of soon. I don't know. Mount,
I
they said
mean, we have the
maybe
16th Brighton, and then we have 20th Bayern. So that's 4 days, and then 3 days after that we have Burnley.
if we
So
show up
we're
to
come.
Bayern with the team that we're probably showing up with tomorrow away at Bayern with Harry Kane, we might as well not show up.
Yeah, dude. Like I was really
Like
excited for this
we
draw.
might as well not show up because that could
Copenhagen
get
might be
ugly
tough.
so fucking fast, dude. Yeah, Hoyland's brothers.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're dogs. Probably not, but
I mean, I get maybe he does Rashford on the right and then just starts Garnizzi, but I
yeah,
would
it is
like
weird. Like
Garnizzi to
how
come
much
off the
different.
bench.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, off the bench, it is just like crazy how like going from the right side to the left side could change so much. Like I feel like Rashford doesn't really like the right side, but on the left side, obviously, he's like crazy.
Yeah.
And then you see that guy Ethan Williams or whatever was training with the first team.
No, is that today?
Yeah, it was like I don't know. They said he had 5 goals in 2 games or something. He's
Okay.
17. So I don't know how that translates, and I don't even know if he gets a roster spot. But like, if you're willing to put that guy, like obviously he's not hasn't made a roster or anything yet, but if you're willing to put that guy in the team, almost like ahead of Palestri, like I feel like Palestri's got to go.
Hmm.
And I like
Yeah.
Palestri, but and it could just be like we need more guys at training, which definitely could be the case, but I don't know.
So with all that said about our lineup, hopefully, yeah, I think we agree of Rashford, Hoyland, Palestri. Sadly, Bruno Eriksson, Casemiro, Delo, Licha, Iceman, Wambasako, Nana.
When we read it like that, I'm like, okay, like kind of got some dogs still, but
Yeah, we still got some studs in there. But then like you look on the other side and it's like Ferguson, Toma.
Ferguson might be hurt. I don't know that
I
for sure. He withdrew from Ireland, I think.
Yeah. I look-y think he just did that because just so he didn't have to play internationally.
That's what he thought about Amrabat too.
That is true. Root from Morocco.
Unless he was just trying to
But
like,
oh,
yeah,
shut up,
meet
Siri.
the earthquake.
Siri's trying to talk to me right now.
And
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like he might play, but still Fati kind of scares me. Like
Oh,
I kind
dude,
of
I
forgot they had
forgot he
him.
was there. Has he played for them yet? He hasn't played for them yet.
Not yet. So I feel like he might get the debut.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So like that's the only thing that's really, and I think someone else is missing too for them. A midfielder.
Uh,
Uh,
Pascal Gross, is it? Or is he playing
not
midfield?
Gross, not March. I'm just looking at it.
Oh,
He's with a B.
OB.
feel like whenever I need my computer to work, it just doesn't work.
Um,
It's a Francesa thing right here. Just dead air.
trying to think of what's the one kid that came up for them last year.
Oh,
That was like,
Facundo
uh,
Benote or whatever.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've even heard of
Apparently he
him.
might be out. They have James Miller. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I am a
classic.
little worried about
Yeah,
even Danny
Fati
Welbeck.
scares
Dude,
me.
Danny
Yeah, Fati
Welbeck's probably
scares
gonna get
me.
behind and score.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, okay. Realistically, though, Onana and net bet. If Leach is like 100%, give me that. If Lindelof can do a job, okay. Basaka, I feel like you know what you're getting from him pretty much. The low on the right on the left hasn't played it probably since last year. Maybe comes back a little more comfortable. Plays like even a little better than last game. And I thought he even played pretty good against Arsenal. Casemiro, Ericsson, a little bit rested. Maybe Casemiro's got a little bit more legs. Ericsson maybe has a little bit more legs. Bruno's Bruno. Rashford or Hoyland first game, full game, like probably first full game, I would assume. If we
Hmm.
fucking start Martial again, fuck us, that we deserve to lose. Pella
Oh,
and Rashford giving him balls. I don't know. I mean, like, am I overwhelmingly confident against really good Brighton side? Certainly not. Do I think we could get a like 1-0, 2-1? Like maybe,
that's what it's
maybe.
gonna be. We're just gonna need to grind it out for 90 minutes. And once we get
Yeah,
that
I
goal,
think it's gonna be a rough watch. I think this is gonna
yeah.
be a like edge of your seat. Like fuck, 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 fuck.
But by 10 o'clock, will I talk myself into like a 3-0 win? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
In
trying
like
to find
5
lines
minutes.
for it right now.
Okay, let me
See
hear that.
if we can get any of these. Oh,
Dude, I'm
what do we
trying to think
got?
of that guy's name. It's so who's the just look at their roster. No point of just trying
Immaculate grid right now.
to think. Yeah, that's always me on the immaculate. Who's that guy that and I have nothing else.
That's a little cool.
Right in let's see.
Man U plus 120 to win. Brighton's plus
Uh,
195, 290 for a
what?
draw.
Wow, I'm actually surprised by that a lot. Uh
Goal
oh
scorer.
Buono Note. Oh, I do. I actually have heard of him. That's the guy you were saying that might be out.
Yeah, I believe he's out.
And CISO, that's what I was thinking of. Dude, I and CISO is 139 pounds. The
I mean,
fuck, dude?
don't come in Leach's kitchen.
Are you serious, dude? That's like, I mean, I guess you don't have to be crazy big on a pitch, but fucking hell, dude, that's a little.
Yeah, it's like featherweight.
139. I guess he's only like 5'6", but still.
So we have Rashford to score plus 550. Same for Hoyland. Ferguson at 600. And then Martial has
So,
the fourth best odds.
so Ferguson probably is playing. Give me Hoyle score, dude.
That was first goal scorer. Hoyland and scorer. They're both 160.
Are
Hoyland
we
and
at
Rashford.
are we
We're
at
home.
Brighton?
Home. We're home Brighton, away Burnley.
Oh,
That's why I think we still could win because of our home record. I think we play really well at home.
that changes everything. Oh, what's going on?
So you got home Brighton, away Burnley, home Palace, home Brentford. So
That changes everything.
I think that's
Like,
where
at
we
least
can
kind of.
maybe think 12 points is needed here. Like we need 12 points.
The thing that only kind of worries me though is I feel like subs wise, like Garnacho, sure. Midfield, like realistically, no one's getting like a prize sub. I feel like,
Hmm.
and like I don't want to sub out Licha or Lindelof. Maybe Palestri for like Nacho at some point, but I just don't want to get into like a shootout or like if we go down early or something, and then like we kind of play like a, you know, like back and forth game, still down one, 80 minutes, down one, like who are we going to put in? Like no, no one's available to. Like we have nothing.
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the team. It's like
and they
Anthony
can
not
bring
there.
on like
Sancho not there. Like Manu not there.
Ahmad not there.
Shit. I like we probably will have actually a couple like academy like just like
That's what
people
yeah.
like on the first team.
Who else? That's what I'm saying. Like who else is even? No one's available. You would assume Donnie make, but we said he didn't make the make the Premier League roster. I don't think.
This is It's just like a roller coaster. I talk myself into it and then I like talk myself out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea to expect. Like, do I think we could go in there and like get dominated for the first 10 minutes, score two quick goals, and then like hold it down? Maybe. Do I also think that like back and forth to start, they get a couple good chances, corner kick goes in off a deflection for them, and then they hold it. Like I also, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I would bet on. I mean, maybe I think I might bet on a Hoyland goal. I kind of like that.
I kind of like that
For
too.
first game at the theater.
All right, so let's do predictions then. So what do you think score prediction wise?
Okay. I mean, heart or head, I guess is the real question. Heart, I want to say I do think we do concede at least once. I do think
Mhm.
that we can score though. I think 2-1 is solid. I think we could do it 2-1. Um
Exactly what I was gonna say, to be honest.
Head, I kind of think that it could be like a 1-1 draw. I don't want to say loss just because fuck, that's not fun. I'm not gonna sit here
Yeah,
and just predict
I'm not thinking
losses,
about
but
that.
but I don't get any points whether I predict it right or wrong. But yeah, I think heart. I think 2-1 is probably safe. Draw or head, maybe like a 1-1 draw could I could easily see that happening.
All right, Hart, I'm gonna go 3-1 then.
Okay,
And
I like it,
I might just bet the Hoyland brace. I think what if he just gets two? Fuck around, gets two.
dude. Oh my god, I'd lose my fucking mind if you got two. Like one
Hoyland
off
nets
like
two.
just like a
Rashford gets
sick
one.
header, like dude, a Pella like cross in from the right side, just deflects it like bottom left corner. Oh my god, that'd be so sick.
And that's the thing too. It's like now that we have that aerial threat, like we have to like the Bruno ball that we saw the other day, his assist for Portugal, like just do that, dude. Like, do we just need to
I don't
put
know where
balls
he
in
was
if he can go
playing.
get it?
Looked like he was on the right wing right
Yeah.
there. I'm just throwing that out there.
But like we just need to be cognizant that it's not Martial there anymore. It's not Rashford there anymore. It's not fucking Wakehurst. Like
We saw
we need to put balls in.
we saw it for the first 10 minutes when it came on. Like I think we were all kind of like, we think this kid's probably good. We don't really know what to expect. We did pay a lot for him. He changed the game more than I like even thought, dude. Like just him like bodying
Mm-hmm.
Gabrielle, dude. Like I feel like
Should have
every
been a
time I
pen.
watch Gabrielle, oh, 100%. I like watching him. Like, dude, he's like the one of the biggest guys on like the pitch. Like, I feel like he's just like looks like a strong dude, like pretty tall. Hoyland's
Mm-hmm.
like back pocket, backing him up, receiving, getting it out there. Like, when was the last time we saw anything like that?
Long, long, long time. But
Like,
happy
even
we
when
have
like
it now.
Ronaldo came back here, and like even when Cavani was here, like I feel like
Just
Cavani,
merchants.
yeah, like yeah, exactly, vultures,
Mm-hmm. All right.
and
I
then
feel like
speed.
yeah, speed like him and Garnacho were like the fastest people in the Prem so far.
I love that. I do love that a lot.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty good look ahead. I mean, like we said, we could talk forever about Glazers out, which I don't really want
Yeah,
to
ifs
do.
and buts, but
We could talk about injuries, but I mean, apparently the Arsenal doctor is coming in on. I thought he was there 5 months ago. Apparently, he is getting there on Monday. So I don't know.
same.
Hopefully that turns around.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah, I
there's some
mean,
like firings from our medical department, I guess. But
yeah, yeah. I mean, like you said, that we could talk. We could not too much else to say just because we could talk forever about the outside of the game stuff. Gets so boring though. Like I just want to talk about
mhm.
formations and schemes and players and wins, hopefully. But yeah, outside of the shit I'm tired of. But I'm so excited for it to be back after the international break. It seems like we're going. We got
I mean, yeah, we
weekend
got
week, weekend week, weekend week.
4 games after 4 days Bayern, 3 days Burnley, 3 days Palace, 4 days Palace, and then 7 days to Brentford. So we're in the mix of it now.
We're out in that winter time, early spring last year, like kind of mode where we're playing a lot. We're gonna need a lot of players. We're gonna need a lot of players to get healthy.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll check in Sunday or Monday before the Bayern game. Do a Bayern
Definitely.
preview, Brighton recap. That's it for today.
All right. See you in the
Talk to
funny
you guys soon.
papers.